Imagine a world 65 million years ago where colossal creatures roamed the earth, the time of the dinosaurs. This was an era of giants, of scales and teeth, of thunderous roars that echoed through the ancient forests. The Jurassic period, a time when these gargantuan beings were the masters of the world. But just as life flourishes, so too does it fade. A cataclysmic event, the likes of which the world had never seen, brought an end to the reign of the dinosaurs. A comet, blazing through the cosmos, struck our planet with such force that it altered the course of life forever. This event, catastrophic as it was, marked the end of the Mesozoic era and heralded the beginning of the Cenozoic era, often referred to as the Age of Mammals. In the aftermath of this extinction event, the world was a drastically different place. The once lush and vibrant landscapes were replaced with barren wastelands. However, life, being the relentless force that it is, found a way to persist. Among the survivors of this cataclysm were the mammals. Small, adaptable and resilient, they began to fill the niches left vacant by the dinosaurs. Over millions of years, these mammals evolved, diversifying into a myriad of forms and sizes. From the tiny shrews scurrying in the undergrowth to the majestic whales ruling the seas, mammals began to dominate the globe. And among them, in the trees of the ancient forests, the early primates made their debut. These primates, our distant relatives, were the first stepping stone in the long and winding path that would eventually lead to us, Homo sapiens. The changes in the environment, the rise and fall of species, all contributed to shaping the course of our evolution. As the dinosaurs fell, a new era began, opening doors for the rise of mammals and ultimately our ancestors. The dawn of time was a period of immense change and adaptation, setting the stage for the incredible journey of human evolution that was yet to come. Fast forward to around 6 million years ago, the dawn of hominids, our early ancestors. Picture a world where the Homo genus is just beginning to make its mark. The most significant development of this era? Bipedalism. Yes, the ability to walk on 2 feet. This trait, seemingly simple, was actually a game changer, setting the stage for the evolution of our brain and hands. Among these early hominids, species like Australopithecus and Homo habilis stand out. Australopithecus, with its ape-like face and small brain, was one of the first to walk upright. Then came Homo habilis, aptly named handyman for its ability to craft simple tools. These creatures weren't quite human, but they were getting there, possessing traits that would later define us. These early hominids, while primitive, laid the foundation for the evolution of more complex human species. They were the stepping stones, the first threads in the intricate tapestry of human evolution. Around 300,000 years ago, a new species emerged, Homo sapiens, our direct ancestors. These early humans, known as Homo sapiens, were a distinct step in our evolutionary journey. They shared our physical traits, from the shape of their skulls to the way they walked upright. Far removed from their hominid ancestors, Homo sapiens began to exhibit behaviors and capabilities that were uniquely human. They developed a more sophisticated way of life, creating tools not just for survival but for convenience as well. Stone hand axes, spears and even needles made from bone were among their early inventions, showcasing their innovative thinking and problem-solving abilities. But it wasn't just in the realm of tools that Homo sapiens made significant strides. They also began to communicate in more complex ways, developing languages and creating a sense of community and culture. They painted on cave walls, carved figures from bone and stone, and crafted musical instruments. These early expressions of creativity and symbolism marked the beginnings of human culture as we know it. Then came a pivotal moment in the history of Homo sapiens, the Great Migration. Around 70,000 years ago, some groups of these early humans began to venture out of Africa, driven by curiosity, necessity, or perhaps a combination of both. They traveled across land bridges, navigated by sea, and slowly but surely spread across the globe. Everywhere they went, Homo sapiens adapted to their new environments. They learned to hunt different types of animals, gather new kinds of plants, and survive in a variety of climates. From the frozen tundra of Siberia to the sweltering jungles of Southeast Asia, Homo sapiens proved that they could thrive anywhere. And so these early humans, with their innovative tools, complex languages and adaptable ways of life, began to dominate the planet. They outlived other hominid species, survived ice ages and volcanic eruptions, and laid the groundwork for civilizations to come. Homo sapiens, with their superior intellect and adaptability, began to dominate the planet, setting the stage for the world as we know it. From the first Homo sapiens to the modern man, the journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Our ancestors, the early Homo sapiens, were hunter-gatherers, living off the land, constantly on the move. But around 10,000 years ago, a revolution occurred, the birth of agriculture. No longer were we at the mercy of the wilderness. We began to control our own food supply, cultivating crops and domesticating animals. This was a turning point in human history, giving rise to the first human societies. Then another leap, the emergence of civilization. We began to build cities, create complex societies, and develop systems of writing. The wheel was invented, and with it transportation and trade flourished. We learned to harness the power of the wind and water, driving technological advancements. As we moved into the last few centuries, the pace of progress became almost dizzying. The Industrial Revolution transformed our world, mechanizing industries and changing the way we work. Science and technology exploded, giving us everything from electricity to the internet. Medicine advanced, extending our lives and improving our health. In the last century alone, we've set foot on the moon, mapped the human genome, and created a global network of instant communication. We've made strides in every field imaginable, from art and culture to science and technology. We've built skyscrapers that reach the heavens and delved into the deepest corners of the ocean. But it's not just our achievements that define us, it's our ability to adapt, to learn, to innovate. It's our resilience in the face of adversity, and our capacity for compassion and cooperation. It's our insatiable curiosity and our relentless pursuit of knowledge. From the dawn of time to the present day, the evolution of man is a testament to our resilience, adaptability, and relentless pursuit of knowledge. It's a story of survival, adaptation, and progress. And as we look to the future, we can only imagine what the next chapter in this extraordinary journey will bring.